Good evening, everyone. Today, I want to share with you the story of a small yet incredibly meaningful object, a Canadian dime ring. Made in 1965, this object, seemingly simple, holds profound historical, cultural, and sentimental significance. It's not just a piece of jewelry, but a symbol that connects us to our heritage, our identity, and each other. Let's begin with a bit of history. The Canadian dime was first introduced in 1858, marking an important step in Canada's economic development as we adopted the decimal system. Over the years, the design of the dime has evolved, but one thing remains constant: its representation of significant periods in Canadian history and its ties to the British monarchy. The reverse side of the dime features the Blue Nose schooner, an image that holds deep significance. The Blue Nose, often called the Queen of the North Atlantic, was not just a racing schooner, but also a great fishing vessel. It symbolizes the magnitude of the fishing industry in Canada and the maritime skills of Canadians. This vessel helped build the reputation of the Grand Banks fishery, making it a powerful symbol of our maritime heritage. On the obverse side, various reigning monarchs have been depicted, from Queen Victoria to the current Queen Elizabeth II. Each change reflects significant changes in our history and our relationship with the British monarchy. The dime, through its imagery, tells the story of Canada's journey, its growth, and its ties to tradition. But the significance of the Canadian dime extends beyond its historical context. It has played a role in philanthropy, such as in the 1950s when mothers across Canada collected dimes to fund polio research. This small coin became a beacon of hope and community effort. Culturally, the dime has embedded itself in our language and idioms. Phrases like turning on a dime reflect its value and presence in daily life. It is a representation of our national identity, a small yet constant reminder of our heritage, values, and achievements. It symbolizes our economic development from the early days of the Grand Banks fishery to modern commerce and trade. Now, let me bring the story a little closer to home. When I was too young to remember, my father bought these dime rings for each of my sisters and me in Canada. He had the hope that one day we would all grow up and wear them as a reminder of our heritage. Last year, my father presented these rings to us, taking them out from a jewelry box where they had been kept safe. My sisters and I now wear them every day, connecting us to our Canadian heritage and to each other. This ring represents more than just family tradition and embodies what matters most to us as Canadians: our history, our pride, and our unity. It shows our maritime legacy with the Blue Nose, our ties to the monarchy, and the pride we take in our nation's achievements. Designed by artist Emmanuel Hahn, the Blue Nose remains one of the most recognizable and beloved symbols on Canadian currency. It reflects Canadian ingenuity, resilience, and excellence in craftsmanship, qualities that resonate deeply within the Canadian spirit. Each time I look at my ring, I am reminded of the values my father wanted to instill in us: values of connection, heritage, and pride. These rings are more than just metal. They're symbols of the bond we share as siblings and as Canadians. They connect us to our heritage and to each other, creating a sense of belonging and identity that transcends time and distance. For my family, this ring is a symbol of our Canadian identity. It is an everyday piece of currency transformed into a piece of jewelry, uniting us with the familiarity that all Canadians share. It represents historical continuity, reminding us of our past while we move forward. It celebrates our maritime heritage and our connection to the sea, a point of pride for communities in Nova Scotia and other maritime communities and provinces. This ring also signifies the economic significance of the dime. While its monetary value might be small, its role in commerce and trade has been significant, representing the modernization of Canadian currency. It has found its way into our cultural expressions and idioms, integrating into everyday speech and thought. The Canadian dime ring also speaks to broader themes within Canadian culture. It highlights the importance of community and collective effort, as seen in the dime's role in funding polio research. This small coin became a powerful tool for change, demonstrating the impact that can be made when people come together for a common cause. Moreover, the artistic design of the Blue Nose by Emmanuel Hahn showcases the appreciation for art and beauty. It reminds us that even everyday objects can be imbued with artistic significance, reflecting our nation's creativity and attention to detail. The blue nose is not just a ship. It's a masterpiece that has been immortalized on our currency. The Canadian diamond ring is a reflection of our values as a nation. It symbolizes resilience, as the blue nose was known for speed and grace in the face of challenging seas. It represents ingenuity, as Canadians have continually innovated and excelled in various fields, from maritime skills to artistic achievement. The ring also embodies a sense of unity and pride. As Canadians, we are united by our shared history and cultural symbols. The dime, with its enduring design, is a representation of Canadian identity. It's a small but constant reminder of our country's heritage, values, and achievements. In conclusion, the Canadian dime ring is more than just a piece of jewelry. It's a symbol of national pride, history, and culture. Its significance transcends its monetary value, making it an important part of Canadian life and identity. For my sisters and me, it's a tangible link to our heritage and a reminder of our Father's love and a connection to each other and our Canadian roots. As we wear these rings, we carry with us the stories of our past, the pride of our present, and the hope for our future. Thank you for allowing me to share this story with you. May we all cherish the symbols that connect us to our past, our culture, and our loved ones. Thank you so much.